Hello. So we back. This is Celine from It's Simple Soaps. Today we are going to be making a nice whipped body butter. The weather is cold, the skins are getting dry. I love this body butter because it has shea butter in it, it has kokum butter, it has jojoba oil, it has hemp seed oil. It's so wonderful on your skin. It moisturizes, but it doesn't feel oily. A little bit of the body butter goes a long way. It's really nice. So I will show you all what I do, the procedure that I follow, and I will provide you all with the measurements during the video. So if you all like to make it, you all can make it, or you all want to change any of the butters or the oils, you all can go ahead and do it. It's not necessary that you have to follow the same recipe. It can be any recipe that you like. Any butters that suit your skin, that's best for your skin type, you can go ahead with that. I just do with the butters and the oils that go best with my type of skin. But you can always do it with whatever suits you. So let's go ahead and see how to make the body butter. So what we have going over here is I will be measuring out all my hard butters and my oils, and I'll put it on a double boiler to melt it down. I prefer to do it by the double boiler method because I have control of how much I'm heating it. You can do it in a microwave, but I prefer not to do it in a microwave. I like to do it on double boiler method. So what I have is I will be now measuring out my hard oils, in fact my butters, and I will put it on the double boiler. I have my workstation sanitized. I have all my equipment sanitized. I have pulled my hair back. I have put it in head cover. So it's all sanitized because I am not going to be using any kind of preservative in this. You can use a preservative if you think your product is going to come in contact with water, but I am not using a preservative because I am not using any kind of water in this, nor and in fact I tell my customers to keep it away from water because there is no preservative. I like to keep this product preservative free. I like to measure all my products in grams because I feel it gives a more better measurement and more accurate measurement. You can convert the grams into ounces or whatever best suits you to do your measurements. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to be measuring out 300 grams of shea butter. I have this unrefined shea butter which I got from Amazon, but it is from Essential Depot. I felt it was easier to get it off Amazon than from Essential Depot itself. This is unrefined shea butter. It's got the yellow color. It's got the very nutty fragrance. I like to use unrefined. You can use refined, which is also very good, but I prefer to use the unrefined because I use it for my soaps. I use it for the body butters. I just like to keep a spoon permanently in this so that I don't have to go hunting for a spoon every time I need to get my shea butter. That's 300 grams of shea butter. Next we'll go for raw kokum butter. I got this also from Amazon. I'll be using 200 grams of kokum butter. You can use mango butter, cocoa butter. You can use any of the butters that you like. So now what happened here is I ran out of kokum butter. So I added mango butter to it. So I instead of 200 grams of kokum butter, I have put in 71 grams of kokum butter and 130 grams of mango butter. This is refined mango butter which I got from Nature's Garden. So Yeah, this is refined mango butter. So as I said, you can replace your butters and oils as per your choice. To this, I will add in sweet almond oil, 50 grams of sweet almond oil. I got this also from Amazon Essential Depot. So 50 grams of sweet almond oil. You can use any light oil. You can use avocado oil, you can use grapeseed oil, you can use sunflower oil, you can use olive oil, any oil of your liking. You can also add coconut oil if you like as a hard oil. I don't use coconut oil because I am personally allergic to coconut oil. Coconut oil gives me acne, so I don't use coconut oil. But if you like, you can use coconut oil. In the butters, you can use cocoa butter, which is very nice for anyone with absolutely dry skin. Can use cocoa butter. I don't use cocoa butter because even that can close the pores and can give acne. I have very oily skin and acne prone skin, so I don't use cocoa butter. Now all these hard oils, in fact hard butters, I am going to be putting it on my double boiler. So I'll put it on the heat and I'll come back to you all when I have this completely melted down. So we have all our hard butters melted down over here. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to be adding the rest of my liquid oils. Like I have the hemp seed oil, I'll be adding in vitamin E. I have the jojoba oil that I got from Crafter's Choice. It's the golden version. And I'll be adding in some glycerine. And I will be adding in my fragrance oil, which is rosemary mint from Nurture Soap. So I'll mix in all of that and then I will put it in the refrigerator to cool. So what we need here is not a hard consistency, but what we need is a slightly semi-solid, as we could say. So I'll mix all of this. In this, I will not be putting the fragrance oil right now and the glycerine. These two I'll add once it's all cooled down and when I'm whipping it up. So once it all cools down, I'll put these two, and during the whipping process, after that, when I'm whipping it, I'll also add some arrowroot powder. The arrowroot powder helps with the absorption of the body butter on your skin, so it doesn't make it too oily. If you do not want to add arrowroot powder, that's absolutely fine. It's something that is optional. You can leave it out if you think that you don't need arrowroot powder. Some people add cornstarch, but I prefer arrowroot powder. You can also add other things like maybe a calamine powder or a zinc oxide or something like a white turmeric. I do make a body butter with white turmeric. So when I be making my next batch, I'll show you all how I do that. For now, I'll just making the normal one with the arrowroot powder. So let's measure out the hemp seed oil, the jojoba oil and the vitamin E. What I need is around 40 grams of hemp seed oil. I got this from Amazon. This body butter is not going to be white because it's unrefined shea butter, and the hemp seed oil and things like that have a natural color of their own. So this is going to be almost like a beige, or not a brown, but somewhere in between a beige and brown. So you need 50 grams of jojoba. I'm not going to be putting too much of vitamin E. This could be just 5 grams to this whole batch. So I have all my oils, my butters, all of that in this bowl. I'll mix it and I will put it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. I'll check it after 15 minutes, and then if it needs to cool down more, I will keep it for another 15 minutes, check on it, and till I don't get the consistency, I'll keep putting it back in the refrigerator. Once I feel that I have got the right consistency, I'll show you all what I'm talking about, what I need, and then we can go about with whipping it. So I'll put this in the refrigerator, cool it down. I'll get you all back when it's ready to be whipped. So now we've removed it. It's cooled down. This is what it looks like. Once we start whipping it, we'll see if we need to put it back in the refrigerator or would it be good enough at this temperature. So now to this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding the glycerin and the fragrance oil. So what we need is 5 grams of glycerin, and we need around 13 grams of the fragrance oil. So that is 13 grams. And this keeps getting harder because the bowl itself is cold, so it will get harder as you leave it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be whipping this up and incorporate some air into this. We don't want to whip this too much. I don't want too much air because incorporating air in this makes it fluffy. But again, putting too much air in it at some point can flatten it down and it doesn't look too nice once it's flattened. And if I put in more air, my customer gets more air than more of the product. So I would prefer to give more product than give more air. So I will whip it up, but not too much. I'll whip this up. I'll get you all back when I'm ready to put in the arrowroot powder. So if you see here, it's whipped. There is air incorporated in it. It has increased in volume. I will whip it a little more though. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to add some arrowroot powder into this, so that there is a nice slip to the body butter. It reduces the shine and it absorbs well into your skin. I'm going to add around 10 grams of arrowroot powder to this. I'll just mix it down a little so that it doesn't fly out when I mix it with my hand mixer. I'll mix this a little more and once I am done with the mixing, I'll get you all back to show you all how I pack it. So I have this thing, body butter, completely mixed up. It's nice and fluffy. So what I'm going to do now, I have these 4-ounce jars which I got from Wholesale Supplies Plus. So I'm going to fill these up. I just use a spoon to put it in. I feel that's easier. I have not used a piping bag as yet. I want to try it, but I'm not sure if I can. I've never done piping. This is filled. I leave it. These jars I had sanitized with rubbing alcohol. So all the jars are sanitized. As I mentioned, I do not use a preservative, but but if you like to, you can. The jars are 4-ounce jars, but since we have incorporated air, it doesn't fill, the weight doesn't come to 4 ounces. So what I'll do is, once I fill everything, I'll get you all back to show you all what it looks like in the end. So I'll get you all back once I've put everything in jars. Okay, so I have finished with putting all the body butters in the jars. What I have now is 7 4-ounce jars and this little one which I normally carry to the market, the farmer's market that I sell at. So if anyone who wants to feel what the body butter is like, or they want to see what the scent is, they can try it out from here. These body butters, I'll be closing it. After that, I'll clean it up properly and I'll label it and I'll then seal it up. I will show you how the body butter looks when you apply it to your skin. Well, I don't really waste anything, so what is there here, I'll use it after I take my bath. And from here I'll just grab a little. You can see it's already started melting. That's how easily it melts when it comes in contact with your skin. And then it feels so nice and soft and smooth. This will get absorbed into your skin in the next couple of minutes. It feels so luxurious. It's already absorbed. I can't feel it anymore. So yeah, this is what the body butter is like. If you all like to see more videos like this, you all can always subscribe to my channel. You all can share, hit the like button, press the bell icon if you want to get informed about when I post the next video. If you like to see videos, you all can put in your suggestions as to what you all would like to see. I would be coming up with more videos on body butters. I would be making body butters with white turmeric powder, with calamine powder. So I will be putting in those videos too. If you like to buy any of these products, you all can visit my website, which is www.itssimple.us. I'll put a link for it below in the description box. I have an Etsy shop which you can also visit. I'll put a link for that also in the description box. You all can check out these. You all can see what are the products that are there, and let me know if there's anything you like. So that's it for today's video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.